Hi everyone, welcome back to the Lilac House. My name is Crystal. I'm so glad you're here, and I have a Dollar Tree organized with me for you. Finally, hallelujah. It's been a long time in the making. Here's the deal. My Dollar Tree did not have a good organizing selection for months. I think because of the holidays, they weren't getting as many organizers in, especially with the new prices. I think they're revamping some things. So I finally have a 3-part organizing series, and it's an apartment series. My sister moved, so I've been organizing her apartment with her, and I've been doing her kitchen and her bathroom. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the series. Let's get into it. I know you're here for the before and after. As I said in the intro, today I am organizing my sister's apartment. My sister and I both have anxiety, and organizing helps us feel a little bit more calm. I personally love organizing because it helps boost my mood, clears my brain, and it looks fantastic. Organizing my sister's apartment was a complete dream come true because it was as though I had an all-access pass to the Dollar Tree's organizing section. She bought a bunch of organizers for me to choose from, and all I had to do was make them fit. Today, I was organizing her plate and Tupperware cupboard. Yes, I know it is leftover containers, but I will call it Tupperware throughout the video. My very first rule of thumb is to clear out everything from the space and declutter. Get rid of anything you don't use and also pieces that don't have a match. You can donate the items you no longer use at your local donation center. There are also a lot of Facebook groups that you can give to people for free, or you can even recycle these items. Next, clean your space. She had just moved in a few months prior and the space was pretty clean, but I still did a wipe down for a refresher. Next, place in your items and add containers where needed. The important thing to ask yourself when you are replacing your items and adding containers is, how do I use this certain item? Do I use it every day? If you do, move it to a lower shelf. Place like things together. Things you don't use as often you can move to the top shelves or even to the back. I placed her plates, bowls, cups, and mugs on the bottom shelf. Then I moved her leftover containers to the shelf above. I added a clear shoebox container from the Dollar Tree to contain the small container lids. I know. How many times can I say containers? Say it 5 times. Container from the Dollar Tree to contain the small containers. My goodness. I then added the lids to the smallest Tupperwares to one of the small white containers. That way she has easy access to all of them. I added her cups and containers that she rarely uses to the very top shelf. I moved them forward so you can still see them though. Just a friendly reminder, it's okay to have blank space in your areas. Blank space is good. You don't have to fill it up. I love how it turned out. Everything is so much easier to access and to put away. Next, I organized her sheet pans, kitchen cookers, and bowl cupboard. This space was a little mismatched, but we made it work. First rule of thumb, clear it out. There were random napkin holders, cups, and cup lids. Those went straight into the donation bin. After I decluttered it, with my sister's permission, of course, I wiped everything down. I placed back the items she uses. We decided to highlight her hot pink mixer because 1, it's cute, and 2, my sister says that she uses that item the most. And I placed it in a bin that my sister already had. This little pink bin is from Walmart. I can link it below. It's also a very frugal buy. We got rid of quite a bit. We left this as the kitchen cooker accessories, bowls, and cookie sheets cupboard. Now that there is a lot more space, she can add to it as she gets new items, or she can keep it as is because blank space is good. Next up is the silverware drawer. This drawer ended up being my very favorite of this video for the before and afters. First, I removed everything. She already had this silverware holder that came with her utensils. She bought this at Walmart as well, along with her pink dishes. I can link them below. And I decided to keep the container they came in because I'm frugal. Then I added these long white containers. They were a great size for the other accessories, like scissors, potato peelers, and mixer attachments. And the shorter one held her apple cutter perfectly. Just a tip, if you're worried about your containers rolling around, you can add a little sticky putty to the bottom of them. You know, the kind that they put up in classrooms or dorm rooms. They use them to hold up posters. Anyways, you can put a little of that on the bottom of your containers, and then that way they won't roll around when you open your drawers. I ended up adding another shorter container for her measuring spoons. I took off the ring hook that holds the measuring spoons together because it held some of the spoons, but not all of them. There were some floating around. I also think it's easier to use one at a time when you're using the measuring spoons and measuring ingredients. And I think the before and after turned out so good. I was amazed by how it turned out, and I think that this one was the space that surprised her the most.
Did you do this? Mm-hmm. Whoa! Yeah, you did.
That's the one you haven't seen.
Yeah.
I think everything turned out so lovely. My sister loved it. I loved it. And I am so grateful I was able to add organization to her space. How amazing was that transformation? I honestly loved doing every second of it. I love organizing, and I especially love organizing on a budget, and the Dollar Tree is the perfect place to do that. I hope you remember that you are amazing and you are loved, and I will see you next time on the Lilac House. Bye.